Hey guys, welcome back. This is your lottery and I'm playing Kerbal Space Program. I did a little test of docking in orbit. I launched this guy, this little satellite, called it Orbit Lab after Skylab. And then I launched this guy up. This was launched with just a probe, it was unmanned. Then I launched this guy up and Bob Kerman EVA docked and then EVA'd into Orbit Lab. I did make one error though. My little pod I was planning on using as an escape pod and I did not put parachutes on it. You see he has lots of fuel in this little pod and this thing is full of fuel. So that's pretty cool. So I can use this as like a orbital reloading point or something. What else did we do? We launched something else to the moon. Can I select it from here? Switch to. Oh, I didn't want the lunar lander. That's okay. We are currently on the lunar lander. Camera views. What's this? Zooming in. Okay, this was my first lunar lander, right? And I can't. That just switches views. It looks like. Okay, well, let's go back to map view. And switch to here. Is this right? No, it's not. This was our second lunar lander. This is the one we want. Can I switch to it? Yes. Okay, so this is, I landed this baby. Was probe launched, unmanned. I managed to get it half a kilometer from Moonbase Alpha, which I think is pretty good considering I'm not using any mods. I tried to get it right close, but you drift a lot when you're traveling at high speed. And this has three little lander pods. It's like a little apartment building for my moon Kerbals. They can land on whenever they want. We should probably have the lights off for now so we don't waste electricity. And I've learned that if you turn this off, then you'll have electricity to spare should you run out in other places. So anyway, that's my escape. This should be able to blast back off to Kerbin, so I can get three guys back if I need to. Pretty cool. Space Center. But today we are going to do something not moon related. I'm going to see if I can land a probe on Eve. Now I've chosen Eve because it's fairly close and it has a really thick atmosphere and pretty high gravity. It's actually really hard to escape from Eve. So I don't really want to do a manned landing on Eve right away because I'd want to do Duna first. But I figure if I send an unkermaned vessel there, then I can get some science out of it and not have to worry about blasting off from the surface. So this is the rocket I'm going to use. It's my light lifter with a little bit of extra fuel. Second stage, hopefully to burn us to Eve. I just need to get into an aerobraking orbit, and then a little probe thing with 4 goos and 4 little science things, and a temperature sensor, a couple parachutes, battery, solar panels, and landing legs. No landing jets. It's supposed to be very lightweight, and we're gonna see if we can get it to Eve. The optimal phase angle to get to Eve, I found a little calculator on another website, and it says minus 54.13 degrees. I'm a little bit, I'm not quite at that. I've kind of actually burned past it, so I either have to wait a long time for the optimal point, or just go for it now. So I'm just going to go for it now. It's unmanned, so no biggie. This thing is getting a lot of spin on it. Start with gravity turn. So hopefully I can get into Kerbal orbit with my first stage. I'm not sure. I did a trial with a little bit less fuel and almost made it, but the thing about rocket science is sometimes adding more fuel doesn't get you any closer, because you have more weight, so lower thrust to weight, so your rocket isn't going as fast. How's our apoapsis looking? It's looking pretty good, I think. 39. Sometimes my prograde marker on the nav ball just kind of skips forward. It's really weird. It like sticks and then jumps forward. I'm gonna run out of fuel very soon in this first stage. There it goes. This may not work after all. Oh, close to orbit. Sorry about it being so dark. Guess I could have waited for daylight for my launch. I think I'll make it to orbit. I don't know how much fuel I'll have for my insertion burn to Venus, or to Eve, pardon me. Let's put a maneuver node here and see how much more we need to circularize. Whoa, there we go. It's too much. Oh, that's not bad. So we used like almost half of this tank, and we're not even technically in orbit yet. I actually need to bring it up a little bit more, because our let's get rid of the node though. Oh, that's all right. Actually, we'll bring it up when we're at apoapsis. Just a snitch. Yeah, that should be good. Now, while we're messing around with that, let's zoom out and set Eve as our target. And then zoom back in. Okay, so we want to begin our, I want to see the Kerbal, we want to begin our burn around here, our escape burn. So I'm going to actually, I'm not going to do a full orbit. Drag that maneuver node. Drag it. Is that orbit line horizontal? Pretty much. Okay, if that's 90, 60s around there. So we want to begin around there. And that's going to be where our burn for Eve is. I hope. If we don't run into the moon first. Here we go. There's our escape. Oh, we need to burn in. Alright, there's our closest point of approach. Now can I change that? Oh, I lost it. See, I don't know how good that is. I want to kind of get it on the first orbit. There's too much stuff here to see. I can't adjust it fine enough. See, that messes up there because we get under the moon's influence. Alright, I think that's going to be our best bet until we're out of the sphere of influence of Kerbal. So that'll be our planned maneuver. That's a 2-minute burn beginning in roughly 3 minutes. So I'm really thinking about installing some mods like Kerbal alarm clock so I don't miss these launch windows. Okay, there's our burn point. Do I have enough fuel? I don't know. We'll find out. burns get longer and longer as you do interplanetary flights, and you get more efficient rockets. Like apparently the nuclear rocket is super efficient but has super low thrust, and the ion rocket's even worse. So you end up with like really, really long burn times. I'm not going to have a lot of fuel for final adjustments. I'm probably going to have to redo this launch. Alright, here we are. Completed our burn. Let's say goodbye to Kerbin with a time warp. Goodbye, Kerbin. Have fun storming the castle. Kerbal. Is it Kerbal? Kerbin is the planet, right? Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye, Moon. Alright. Oh, I need ways to go before I escape. So we should escape any second, right? I guess I can get rid of this maneuver node. It's long since done. Okay, I think we just escaped. So next up is how do we adjust this? Let's put a node here. Going that way doesn't work. What if we burn retrograde? Oh, lose it. Okay, what if we burn in? Maybe. Oh, that's a lot of burning though. Come on, show the periapsis. Oh. Look, we're... Ugh. Why is it not showing the periapsis again? Show the periapsis. Okay, 42 million kilometers. What if I slide this? Pretty much bottoms out there. What if I go this way? Nope. What if I go this way? Ooh. Oh. Oh, show it. Don't unset target. Show that. Show that thing. Show that thing. All right. Wow. Can't seem to get closer than 36 kilometers, and that's a 50-second burn. I don't have that much fuel. We want to maneuver. I want an orange line maneuver here. It's not giving me one. No. Can I not orange line maneuver? I can green line maneuver, but not orange line maneuver? Really? Okay, what if I move this, if I get rid of this node? What if I put in a maneuver here and burn retrograde? What if it's over here? What if I burn retrograde here? No. What if I burn in over here? Alright, get rid of that maneuver. Start again. See, I'm like, I need to catch up to Venus. So maybe what I should be doing is down here, burning retrograde. See, I missed my launch window. That's the problem. Ooh. $3 million kilometers, or 3,000 kilometers. Huh. No, 3 million kilometers. It's not in meters. Oh, man. This is so hard. Okay, well, I think that's this episode. I've been making him far too long. I'm going to mess around with this. See if I can get a course that will take me to Eve. I may relaunch to do it with a little bit more fuel at my rocket. And I'll get back to you next episode, hopefully with an Eve Intercept course. Thanks for watching. This is Your Lottery, and I've been playing Kerbal Space Program.